Hi, my name is Bob Beasy. I'm a school counselor, guidance counselor here at Henniger High School in Syracuse, New York. I've been here at Henniger for just about 18 years. I've been in guidance for a little more than 20 years.
What is the name and function of the group that you run or oversee?
I'm one of a couple of advisors to the Gay Straight Alliance here at Henniger. It's interesting because the name was chosen by the students the first year we started. There was some discussion whether to use the word gay in it or not, and the students decided that it was important that Gay Straight Alliance be used because they felt they didn't want to hide anything. They wanted people to know that there was a support group here at Henniger.
Are there other gay straight alliances within the district at other high schools?
We started our group approximately 5 years ago, and it's 2010 now. And Nottingham High School began a little program 2 years ago. They're a little more active now. Corcoran Fowler both made some effort to start something last year. I'm not sure how developed they are. Some of it is more after school, and some of it is at those schools. Some of their programs also are more or less a kind of a lunch group where they get some small group of students together and just talk about different things. But at least at this point, there's something in place at each school, it seems, from what I understand.
Okay. What is the population of the LGBTQ here in Henniger High School?
Well, the Gay Straight Alliance group itself probably fluctuates anywhere from 5 to 15 kids on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. But certainly the number of, and that doesn't mean every student who's involved in the GSA is gay or lesbian or bisexual. Many of them are what they call allies, friends of, who just want to be supportive of each other. In the building itself, traditionally, most people will say 10% of the population might be either gay or lesbian or bisexual, or at least questioning where they fit in their own sexuality. I can't say if that's accurate or not here at Henniger. Certainly we know that there are certainly a good number of students who are what they call in the closet. They just aren't out for various reasons, whether it be family reasons, whether it be peer group reasons. And there are certainly those who we know who are gay or lesbians or transgender who don't participate in a group, but we do know they make contacts with either counselors or teachers here in the building.
What is the general response of parents whose children have quote unquote come out?
I can speak for the individuals who I know here at Henniger, who are either out or not out with their family or parent. The experience I've had is many of the parents, I should say, have been at least accepting. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say supportive, but at least accepting of it. They don't necessarily understand it. Mm-hmm. But I haven't seen large numbers of individuals who have been thrown out of the house, but have heard individuals who won't come out at home because their parents' attitude toward gays or lesbians has been expressed in a very hatred way. Mm-hmm. That they don't dare come out to their family.
Right. Interesting. In your estimation, why is it important to have this program or for this population?
I think they're very. I think the LGBT youth, whether it be middle school or high school or even college, are at a very risky kind of situation in understanding who they are, and understanding certainly their sexuality and who they are as a person. For anyone is a struggle. And I think much more so for a person who's feeling that they are gay or lesbian or transgender, primarily because of the negativity that's associated with it by society. I mean, certainly the improvements have been made and schools have improved in accepting all people and all individuals, but saying it and then having that really happening can be two different things for individuals.
Sure. And in that same regard, how has the Henniger staff and community accepted this group of students?
I think as a whole, the Henniger staff and students have been fairly acceptable, but I also feel that there are still some discriminatory behaviors or words or phrases that occur both by staff as well as peers or students, right? And when that, you're a faggot, you're gay, you're this, while it may not, those words may not be said at a certain time to an individual who is gay, the fact that those words are said and not corrected by somebody sends a message to a kid that there must be something wrong with me. So why would I even raise the issue if a staff person or another kid use that term themselves? Why would I come out to somebody like that and get harassed?
Sure.
So I think we, as a building, still have certainly a long ways to go in understanding how the impact as a staff of what we say. Whether we agree with it or not is, can we be there to give students support? And if we don't correct students in how they say things or correct other staff, then that kind of keeps everything going in a negative way.
So then it's the job of the counselor to create an environment that's conducive for this population.
Actually, it's a job of the whole staff. To try and do that, at least educate ourselves however we can do it.
Well, and indeed, thank you for your time, and this is very good information and be posted in my report.
Good.
Thank
you,
Mr. Peasy.